welcome to another video on the YouTube channel. Today we're going to be going to Costco. I'll be showing you guys what I'm getting and the reasons why I'm getting the food, because it's all good to see like what I'm eating, but I want to explain to you the reasons why. You know, some interesting ones are going to be like the veggie selection, you know, which most bodybuilders or most people trying to like gain muscle, lose fat completely neglect. And yeah, hopefully it's going to be informative and valuable. So we'll see you guys there. So sometimes I'm just, you know, we're driving, it's September 2025, and it's funny because only just over a year ago, like a year and 1 month ago, I got my driver's license. So I got my driver's license at 21 years old, which is honestly kind of embarrassing because I almost got it in the UK with the lockdowns and stuff like that. But I ended up actually going to America before I even could take the test, and there was like a huge backlog of tests. And then I went to UCSB, for you guys who didn't know, and it's like famous for, they don't, like basically no one drives a car, and like everyone bikes everywhere, they skateboard, you know what I'm saying, or they walk, because it's like a small college town campus. So it's kind of just surreal, like just, you know, driving about. I mean, if there's anywhere to learn, I think it's Houston, Texas, because these drivers are crazy. So, you know, steep learning curve. But yeah, man, like imagine that a year ago me would be like, damn, driving to the gym,
transfer complete,
biking to the gym every single day and being like, I wish I could just drive. Here we are, you know, it feels good. Yeah, so one thing about growing up in the UK, even though I was in California and it was good weather, Texas is a different level, right? And look at my back, you know what I'm saying? I got like, like, I haven't adjusted to the, acclimatized to the heat, so, you know, I've got it's a work in progress, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so a couple of things here. So first of all, I've got the organic chicken. I got 3 of these. Only have 160 gram of cooked chicken meal a day, so I don't need a ton, and therefore I'm going to get the quality over just like, I think obviously the non-organic one's cheaper. I don't even know if there's really much of a quality difference, but I'm just going to get the organic chicken to make sure that I'm good. And then right here we got some Angel Sweet tomatoes. I mean,
just cherry tomatoes.
No, but they're not actually. Do we even want these?
Mm-hmm.
But these, look how big these can't be, right?
Yes, they are.
Look how big these are. Damn.
Those are right.
Bowling balls.
They're right.
All right. Well, we got these bowling ball grapes, and I've been enjoying having grapes. Well, sorry.
What?
These are cherry tomatoes. Sorry. And I've been enjoying having cooked cherry tomatoes and mushrooms, you know, with my meals. Have some extra variety for the, you know, vegetables. You know, a lot of bodybuilders, they'll just be having like single ingredient asparagus or like green beans, and I had that for years, and I think that has like contributed negatively to my gut microbiome. So I'm trying to be more conscious of having more fruits and more vegetables. It doesn't make me fatter, even though I'm in a mini cut phase right now. Like, this is gonna keep me healthier and give me a good fiber intake, you know, on a daily basis, opposed to just having none, which is unhealthy. So we've got 2 baby bella mushrooms.
We go through these so quick.
So quick, and they taste great, and again, they're good for some diversity and they're healthy, you know what I mean? So get your vegetables in. We've got 1 asparagus, 4 healthy greens. And
then the lettuce.
Lettuce, I mean, this can help with food volume, but it's not very nutritious. If you're in the cutting phase, it can be helpful. This is why everyone in America is so fat. Alright, so massive pan of tilapia. You get 3 of these, so super clean protein source through blueberry, super quick, so I'll get 2 of these. Again, super low calorie fruit, and also
volume.
Yeah, they have antioxidants, which is obviously good for health, reducing inflammation, and also I heard like blueberries like help focus or something like that. I don't know why, but they do. Okay, so I think we're done with the shop from Costco, but for example, I'm not getting lean ground beef at this point in time because they only have 90/10, and it's, you know, not the best from Costco, so we get the 93/7 from Walmart. So not getting that here. Jasmine rice, we get that in bulk and we have plenty left, so no need to get jasmine rice. Almond butter, we have some. So these are all like healthy, you know, that's healthy fats. I actually picked up some avocados, which we didn't even talk about. You know, make sure that I got some fresh ones, but then these ones like take weeks to
ripen.
Yeah, ripen. So yeah, just kind of stocking up on them. And really, there's not too much extra in the diet. Like we have cream of rice, which we order from Fried Foods at this point in time.
Flavor Gang also.
And Flavor Gang. So obviously they're not selling cream of rice in the stores. They have the orange ones, but they have like quite high iron content, and it's just not necessary for medium bodybuilding. And then some other things that just would be healthy additions, you know, for healthy fats. You know, you got the virgin olive oil, but you get them in like these massive containers. So we already have plenty. And honestly, as far as our diet is concerned, there's not too much else that we have. Can you think of anything else?
Well, my diet, I have a lot.
Me at this point in time.
Whey isolate we have at home.
Oatmeal, but I'm not having that at this point in time. But yeah.
Dates you have at home.
Dates and bananas. But those are honestly some of like the main things I'm eating at this point in time. So as you can see, not a crazy variety. Like we're trying to mix up the vegetables and fruits to have microbiome diversity in the gut. But to get results, you know, simple ingredient like lean proteins, tilapia chicken, get your lean ground beef. For the carbs, cream of rice, jasmine rice, maybe
Sweet
honey,
potato at home.
and sweet potato which you have at home. So keep it simple on that. And then for the vegetables right now, asparagus, tomatoes, baby bella mushrooms, zucchini, maybe a bit of kimchi or sauerkraut. And that's really the bulk of the meal. So mix and match, but if you're eating those ingredients, of course the amounts matter, but you're going to be on the right track. And then one more thing I just wanted to touch on is that my biggest piece of advice if you want to be on a healthy diet is to go into the store with your meal plan, groceries, or like a list of the ingredients you want to get. Because the thing I've realized about America compared to Europe is the marketing for junk processed shit is so crazy that like if I didn't know what I was going to go in and get, like in Simon Sinek's book called Start With Why, I know he talks about this thing called the celery test. Like if you had a random bunch of, you know, chocolate bars, chicken, and then like, you know, Rice Krispie bars, there's no order. If you go in and say I want to be healthy, then quite quickly you need to throw out the Rice Krispie bars, throw out the chocolate, you know what I'm saying? So like if you go in with the mindset of I'm trying to gain muscle, lose fat, then it's pretty clear actually what you can and can't get. You know what I mean? So if you go into, you know, the store without a plan, next thing you know, you're going to be getting the cookies, the muffins, you know, all of the processed stuff, and that's how you're going to derail your progress, because if it's in the house, likelihood is you're going to eat it, right? So prepare before you go in to the store, and you're going to be set up for success.
Thank you. See? And I brought the perfect amount of reusable bags. Bang.